some exciting. So TNA announced that they are dropping their Ultimate Insiders, their YouTube Ultimate Insiders. They're $4.99 a month. I think at one point it was like $6.99 or something like that. But they're dropping that plan, and they're actually pushing everybody to go to the TNA Plus app. However, the 99-cent per month plan will remain available, so you can still, for 99 cents a month, you can still get the weekly TV show in real time. But all of the TNA Plus specials that have been on YouTube as well, they've been co-streaming, are not available anymore. So you have to be a subscriber to the app, which sucks for me because I liked the YouTube better. Because like on Friday afternoons when they're doing the TNA Plus specials on YouTube, if work is slow on Friday afternoon, which a lot of times it is, I can just shut my office door and just watch there in my office, get some personal time to be able to watch that before I head home. So that sucks. I cannot access the app at work. I don't pull it up on my government computer. What I do is I pull it up on my iPad, but I have to use the patient Wi-Fi because I'm working in a clinic. So when I use the patient Wi-Fi, YouTube works. TNA Plus does not, for some reason. I have no idea why. And it is increasingly frustrating for me. So, but my buddy already pays for TNA Plus, so that's good. So what I'll do is like I'll just have to watch it later in the evening, and then get it ready to record on Saturday morning to get those things done. But yeah, and then TNA is also making a significant return to Montreal, Canada for the first time since 2011. 2 shows scheduled for July 20th and 21st are expected to be record-setting. In fact, just 48 hours more Slammiversary tickets have been sold than any TNA show in the past decade. Slammiversary set for Saturday, July 20th at the Verdun Auditorium will celebrate TNA's 22nd year and is shaping up to be one of the biggest events of the year. TNA executives have confirmed plans to expand the arena setup, which means additional Prime tickets will be available soon. Stay tuned for updates if you're looking to grab those extra tickets. So, guys, I hate to say it, but I might be wearing a Big Con t-shirt after Slammiversary is over right here on this podcast. I think that is a possibility. It sucks. I never thought in my life I'd end up having to wear a Big Con t-shirt. But it is what it is. So that's disappointing. But it's a good thing. Lou D'Angelo, who just got fired, had a really good plan to get those tickets moving in Montreal. Like, I don't know how you get fired after, setting the gate record and having the biggest event in the company's history, or the biggest event in forever at Hard to Kill, right? Then the next night was like the second biggest event, and then Rebellion was like the third. So he's like, 3 of the top 10 largest events happened under Lou D'Angelo's watch, right? And then Montreal comes in and just blows the record away within 48 hours. And he got fired. so he must have done something. So I don't know what the hell's going on there. But there's a lot of here. Hold on. Godilla brings this up. Says a shady sales tactic is going to make you wear a con t-shirt. You know what? I got thoughts about that. A lot of people were mad, and including one of my Patreon. He actually quit Patreon last week, which sucked. Billy, he was Steen fan on Patreon, but he actually unsubscribed because of what TNA did. So now TNA is costing me money, but it sucks. I hope he comes back. But what they did was they had a secret pre-sale for Montreal that only people in Montreal knew about. It was a local thing, and I'm pretty sure that was just a deal that TNA and Lou D'Angelo and PCO out there hustling. I'm pretty sure that's the deal that they all had with the local market for PCO to be able to do all those promotional things. Look, he was at the Montreal Alouettes game, the Canadian Football League, I think, and he was all over radio and TV all over. And I think that's just the deal that they had for the local market was to sell exclusively to them first. Montreal is very much, and people from Montreal, like Quebecers, very much are like very proud of where they're from, and they support their own. It's a very big deal to them, right? And they come out, and PCO is like a legend there. So this was an important event for them, and I think that's just the deal that they had, was to sell exclusively to Montreal first. I don't think that they thought that it would be as big as it got. If it was, then they probably would have had some seats reserved for some of their hardcore fans, like Billy and like all these other guys that just tour around and go there. Well, all of those guys ended up turning their backs on TNA. Actually, I think one of them is already back. Like he's already talking about how much he loves TNA again. But you know, they got real mad, and they said that they're too good to go sit in general admission, to sit with the plebes, with the peasants in general admission. They're upset at the company that they love for making a deal that broke records. Had they not done this deal with the local population, it might not be as big. That's just the way Montreal operates. Montreal likes, like, they want to take care of their own first. And I admire them for that. I like their patriotism. I think that's cool. You guys know my background. I think that's cool. But then all the people that didn't get the floor seats that they wanted front row, it wasn't available to them. They said, oh, to hell with TNA, I'm done with them. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. You guys need to get over it. This is not that big of a deal. You're trying to make TNA about you. Not everything's about you. These guys, you know what TNA is really what is most important to them? And their fans are important. Like, don't get me wrong, the fans are important to them. But the moment you guys don't spend money, you're no longer important. Okay, so you guys need to get that out. That's just a fact. Okay, what's most important to them is making money and selling tickets. So they did what they had to do to sell the most amount of tickets that they could. And damn it, they broke records. You guys got to be adults and get over yourselves a little bit and realize that this thing wasn't about you. It was about the company and them breaking records, which they did do. You guys can be a part of it or not. I'll be honest, if I was anywhere near Montreal, I'd probably be in general admission. I'd probably have my general admission seat. No problem. That's just me. But I live in Hawaii, and my ass ain't flying to Montreal. But I look like this is going to be the biggest event in the company's history in like over a decade. And the only thing that you guys care about is the fact that you're not getting to be seen on camera. That's all this is. This is an ego thing for you guys. And I'm sorry, I'm not with that. You guys need to get over yourselves. In fact, I think some of them have already learned. And you know what? And honestly, they're probably putting more floor seats on sale. It's like I think that's what the thing said. They're actually putting more floor seats on sale. So you guys just jumped the gun. You're going to get an opportunity to get your belts on camera. You guys are going to be fine. So relax. Okay. Nobody did you dirty. It's not shady business tactics. It's just business. That's all this is. TNA is about business. And y'all are about getting your belt seen on television. You guys need to chill the fuck out. This is my first F word of the show. But Ella says none of these people were happy with the sales. They were just unhappy they didn't get what they wanted. How is that real fandom? Yeah, exactly. I couldn't imagine 49ers being in the playoffs and they did a secret on sale for a playoff game. And then I had to kind of sit up a little bit higher than what I would normally sit. And I'd be mad at them. Like, well, I'm just not going to watch the 49ers anymore because I didn't get to sit close in a playoff game. I just couldn't like that. I just couldn't imagine. You guys should be more upset at the fact that I might have to wear a Big Con t-shirt. Like, I think that's the big thing. Okay. I think that's the big thing. Like, that's what sucks here is that I might have to wear a Big Con t-shirt.